course, on
Indonesia.
an outside court.
Morten Frost, Denmark.
About to serve
play.
Morten Frost.
Moment of indecision. Then he played a short clear, which Frost nicely put.
手鏗鏘高呼的聲音，在炮火聲之中穿梭，一點不抖震。誰一起天高海闊地厚，為他打這最難打的仗。不管幾多辛酸，只想跟他講，就算風急海心，跟他一起不蹉跎。誰弱勢險境絕處都不怕。
Well, this final might be, most ardent fans would claim to be the world's most exciting or flamboyant player, but he is absolutely resolute, and somehow Icuk Sugiarto has got to find a way to break.
And really makes it very difficult for players to return tight shots. And his defense is so strong that in the end they...
So Icuk Sugiarto with a chance to make some inroads into that 3-love lead. Frost has built up.
I think of the two players, Sugiarto suffers more with the tension of the match, and therefore the early stages may not reflect how the game will progress.
Long rallies. Certainly had one then, longest of the match so far. It's like a couple of fencers probing for weaknesses.
漫天綻放催淚煙花，亂世之中誰念掛？ 夢中結伴走過，炎夏與冷冬，春風秋雨，仍很想你，我會堅持，誓死都不放手。鋪底約定重遇，如可再遇。
Great power into his attack. Well, nobody wants to take the initiative.
It's just swapping clears at the moment. This is the tactic that Sugiarto will employ. Play Frost to his own game. That was one of the shorter ones. Sugiarto 2-4 first game.
Well, those well-developed legs of Sugiarto will allow him to keep this up for a very long time. I've seen many All-England finals, but I've never seen one such as this, where they're just prepared to clear, clear, clear.
4.
Those who said it was going to be a war of attrition.
Long negative rallies.
Do you think Sugiarto is gambling on the fact that he feels he's a fitter player than Frost and will just wear him down?
Could well be. Certainly he's fit enough to go the pace. And up to now, it's paying off, I would say. When he wants to go up a gear, he's certainly capable of doing so. And I'm sure we'll see this later in the match. Well, they're certainly both going to know that they've been in a match after this one. Yes, and now both players making it look very easy to clear from one end to the other, but as those who play the game will know that it's not quite that simple, and quite a lot of power from the turning of forearm and wrist has to go into the shot to cover the full length of the court.
Interesting to see how the spectators finally react to this, because neither man is actively going for outright winners. They're just, and that's 4 services now, during which no points have been won. Still 4-all first game.
Get 3 rather quick points. Puts him into a 7-4 lead. Something that we're used to seeing from Sugiarto. Normally he's very deceptive and plays shots rather flat.
Into his normal game.
Completely.
It's the sort of thing that we expect from Frost.
I could only think that it's within his tactical plan to work Morten and try and rub the sharp edge off before he goes up a gear and injects pace into his own game.
Most of those matches have been in conditions that would certainly favour the man from Indonesia. Having been level at 4-all for quite some time. Frost went 7-4 up, now it's 6-7. And tie the scores at 7 points apiece in this first game. Morten Frost's many supporters in this Wembley Arena this afternoon.
Indonesian player taking his base very far back in court. Morten's clear is very accurate. You can see there that Sugiarto's feet are right at the back of the court when he's playing that clear. And he has to stretch right up to the net. Some phenomenal movement going on there. It's extremely tiring when you're bending your body backwards to reach to a shot at the back of the court. It seems to pump the air out of the lungs.
Really a match for the purists so far, Derek.
It certainly is. I mean, it looks relatively simple, but it is very difficult to continually clear to the for their leg and stomach and back muscles, and a lot of aerobic and anaerobic training in terms of work on the track and on the court. It's interesting that Morten Frost, although he doesn't actually practice the event, is capable of Olympic qualifying height on the high jump. Such is his capability as an athlete.
Yes, in fact, he was banned from competing as an amateur athlete because of the money he won in badminton.
That's right.
So, athletics' loss is certainly badminton's gain, although Icuk Sugiarto might not agree with that. Another of these long, probing rallies.
I'm sure that both players are rather relieved that they're not playing out in the Far East. I think if they were, one of them could be dead by now.
Yes, it certainly is a grueling first game. As I said, only halfway through it. 8-7, Frost leads.
Have the strength to do so.
I won't say Frost looks fresh as a daisy, but he looks slightly better nicked than Sugiarto at the moment. Frost edging in front again.
Cover the opening.
11-7 then. Morten Frost leads in this grueling first game.
Let, please.
Frost, sweat pouring off Sugiarto now.
Well, he should really be used to that. Clearly overflowed from the top of the shoes onto the court.
Frost to serve, and it's 11-9 first game.
Sugiarto playing short, almost inviting Frost to smash, but he's not having any of it. At 9-11. And the crowd, I think, after being mesmerized by the clearing rallies, are now starting to come to life. Frost under a lot of pressure and stopping him from playing in just one gear.
That would give him this first game 12-10. It's well recovered by Sugiarto.
What a good pickup after an incredible net shot that just rolled over the tape. Sugiarto got
point.
14 game point.
Another error for Sugiarto, trying that cross-court half smash.
Game.
就算風急海深，跟他一起不蹉跎。曾一世險境絕處都不怕，漫天綻放催淚煙花，亂世之中。